Hello to you. I'm Jesse Johnson. This is What Truly Matters. You are not the thinker. All things that truly matters, that's of true value, beauty, love, creativity, peace, etc., arise from beyond the mind. You can know this when the mind is stilled. One's being can be felt, so to speak, but can never be understood mentally. The inability to feel this connectedness with the all, A-L-L, gives rise to the illusion of being separate. Learn to disidentify from the mind, which is kept going through constant thinking. In the ego mode, the mode of the illusion of being separate, the mind is so dysfunctional. You cannot deal with a mind projection. You cannot cope with the future. It doesn't exist. There is a knowing of which the mind cannot know and knows nothing of. There is only one problem that everyone has: the time-bound mind itself. It is impossible to suffer or be miserable or have a problem when your attention is focused in the now, N-O-W. There are two types of time: mechanical clock time and psychological time. Without psychological time, there is only being. No memory created self based on time. Love is not L-O-V-E. Love is not of time. Love is a trance state of being. The split caused by a memory-created psychological time, by self-inflected and reflected consciousness, is then healed. A word of note: for all of my videos, please go and write Jesse, Jessie, Jesse Johnson, Flat Earth into YouTube. Let's please continue. The flesh and bone system needs no self to protect, defend, or feed with energy to keep going. You are in fact deathless, not the ego you, which does not exist, but the true you are deathless. The only death is the death of the ego, a false mind-made illusion of a self. Beyond that, there is no death. Only being abides, unchanging, timeless, self-radiant, deathless. That which so-called you or is being, eternal life, so to speak, in the timeless, eternal now. Without time, there is no suffering, no misery, no negativity can survive. Where there is time, there is pain. Imagine a water wave that thinks and deludes itself into believing it must fight for survival because it has forgotten that it is an inseparable part of the lake and clings to a false illusion identity other than the Great Lake. The dissolving of such an illusion is incredible liberation. With this liberation comes radiant peace, not on the level of mind, but of radiant being. That you, so to speak, you, are indestructible and true, immortal. This is not an opinion or a belief or a theory. It is absolute certainty, absolute fact, needing zero external evidence or proof from any other source. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. Please subscribe and have a fine day.